Ladies and gentlemen, what it do, baby? It's your boy Za AZ coming at you with that high energy, making life feel so blessed. I feel good. Thank you guys for tuning into the video today. And if you guys tuned into the stream, thank you so much. I had a lot of support, or not really a lot, you know, it's not too many people or anything. I'm not Shroud or Ninja, but nonetheless, 1 or a million. We gonna get it done. So today we're talking about the Call of Duty Modern Warfare release and what are my initial impressions. Please excuse the gameplay. This gameplay is from the stream. It might be a little bit blurry. I pulled it from my 24-hour stream, my 28-hour grind. I was playing a little bit before, getting gameplays and stuff for the montage, but then I realized I should just stream and play. I did my 24-hour grind. I ended it a little bit short because, again, I was tired, man. I haven't had my body feel or break down on me like that in a long time. And I work out a lot, so my body breaking down on me in this way was weird because usually my body breaks down on me physically, not like sitting or anything. Like, it broke down from me sitting. So I'm not doing that for a very long time. I was tired. I like slept all day yesterday, and here we are. So what are my impressions of this game? This game is trash. Let me just say that, man. This game is trash from a 6v6 and 10v10 standpoint. If you guys have been paying attention to me on Twitter, if you guys have been paying attention to me on Twitch, you know exactly what I think about this game, and I absolutely hate it. Like, I absolutely cannot stand 6v6 right now. I can't stand 10v10. I can't stand anything to do with them. I think it is by far the worst COD that I've ever played from those standpoints. There are some optimistic point of views and optimistic things about it, but it's just the way that it's playing right now. I hate it. Like, I haven't hated something at the beginning of a game like this in a very long time. Like, I really thought I hated Black Ops 1 when it first came out because I was like sniping at the time a lot, and when it first came out, sniping was horrendous and it was frustrating and it was annoying. They eventually patched it and it got better, and the connection was very bad with Black Ops 1, but I did like Black Ops 1 towards the end of it. The game got better, as it seems with almost every Call of Duty at this point. But my problem with this game is that it's lacking so much. Like, so much stuff that they promised, it isn't in the game. Like, I don't know where most of the game modes are. Hardpoint's in private match, so I don't know where that's at. That would definitely be a very good game mode instead of fucking Headquarters. Headquarters just, oh my gosh, Headquarters in this game is not good at all. Then there's Kill Confirmed, which I think Kill Confirmed would actually stop a lot of the campy play in Team Deathmatch, because that's what Kill Confirmed is for. It's like an objective-based Team Deathmatch. And it's not in the game, but it's in a private match. So I just ran around playing with bots, and I was like, yo, this is way better. And let's get the elephant out of the room right away, all right? Let's get this elephant right out of the room. The reason why I hate this really bad is because of the minimap. The minimap in regular 6v6 and 10v10 is so bad. I just don't know where these guys are getting their information, who is calling the shots about it, why they aren't letting us have the regular minimap, because it's just dumb. Like, there's so many great things about the game from a gunsmith standpoint, from a gunplay standpoint, from a map design standpoint, and some of the maps. I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, but there's so much good going for the game that the minimap literally takes out almost 90% of the gameplay. It slows it down dramatically. It changes the way people play. It changes the way maps are looked at. It changes everything about a game. And in the beta, I said this. I said this multiple times. And again, it's not just me. It's everybody almost in the community. It's like 1 or 2 people. I think Syndicate's the only mainstream person that I've seen say he likes it. And Syndicate doesn't even play Call of Duty that much. This is his like first true game coming back. He's been on Minecraft and Black Ops Zombies for I don't know how long. Like, his opinion matters. Everybody's opinion matters. But come on, bro. How viable, how logically are we going to take one person, one zombie player's input? I don't know at this point. But I hate it. I do hate it, man. I think the minimap is just killing this game right now. The minimap opens up so many lanes and so much information on it that it makes everything change. And I tested this out. I went to a combat training or private match. I went to the bots and I played against these bots, and they were running around more than regular players were, and the map flowed so much differently. I was able to play maps way differently than I was able to play them if there was no minimap. And it's just like, guys, you did such a good job with the game. Why are you pulling yourselves back? I don't know. It's so weird to me. I don't know why developers would do that to themselves. I just don't get it. It's like they're so encouraging these campy ass play styles. And it's so weird to me to see it because the CDL is right around the corner. CDL is 3 months away, but these guys are practicing and they're getting ready. And the game is nowhere near any competitive level. The game is nowhere near encouraging skill-based tactics. And what's even funnier about it is most of the people right now who are playing the game are all almost in unison saying like this issue or these issues that I'm going to discuss need to be fixed. Like, they're not even things that should be questionable. Like, there's so many non-questionable things. Like in Black Ops 4, you could have argued for some of the mechanics and some of the issues. Or in Black Ops 2, you could have argued for some of the issues. You can always argue different things in the game and it comes to preference. But the minimap is not a preference. If you want to play with no minimap, you want to play that style, take your ass to hardcore. It's not that hard. Take your ass up out of the regular game modes, man. We don't play this shit like that. It's never ever been that way. And I think most of us agree that we wanted an older style Call of Duty. We wanted that older feel of Call of Duty. There was not a chance or a way in the older Call of Duties that there was no minimap or no firing on the minimap. It is beyond me. And to me, where it's coming from is that the guys at Respawn made all of this, and that you can tell that the people, the other half of Infinity Ward who's been gone, were really the good developers of the game. I mean, you could just tell almost at this point that Vince Appella and the other people over there they were in such control over the old games. It's so obvious. But there's a lot of other issues with the game that I don't like. Dead silence, the footstep noise, the spawn points, some of the maps. But I don't think the maps are that bad, to be honest with you. I do think Ramaza, however you say, it's one of the better maps in Call of Duty history. I think Karachi and Ramaza are like the same map, and I love Karachi to death. I mean, I love almost all Modern Warfare 2 maps, to be honest with you. And I don't think larger maps and more windows or more lanes is bad, because in High Rise and Terminal and Favela, you had all these nooks and crannies and all these windows that you could look through. So that's almost just unavoidable. You're just going to get that when you play Modern Warfare. And I do like that about the game. It's better than Black Ops 4's cookie cutter gameplay or cookie cutter maps that they use. I like the maps. Honestly, I don't think anything's really bad except for Euphrates Bridge. That map is just fucking awful. There's no flank routes. So literally, if you get stuck in your spawn, you're just fucked unless you take the bridge back, which is super hard if people are just going to camp, which they do. But my biggest concern with the game, again, is the minimap. And it just feels like this game is half-assed. You know, it just feels like every time we drop a Call of Duty on release, it's half-assed. They want to take their time and build the game up. I don't know why the hell there's not enough maps. There's not enough modes. There's not a lot going on in this. I don't know. And why isn't there any remastered maps? You mean to tell me you guys couldn't give us one scrapyard or one high rise or one something that was remastered? Not one? Not even one? That would actually, like, open up a lot of the game. Like, we could actually experience, you know, how does this game translate in an older style of way, but they didn't even give us that. So I don't know. I don't know what these guys are doing. Again, I just think these developers and these publishers just are showing their evident just not care for player regard. Now, they can fix this. There's time. I do understand that, but that's not my point. When you release a game and I pay $60 for the game, I'm expecting a finished product. Now, in multiplayer, it has to be upgraded. It has to be updated. That's understandable. But I paid $60 for this game. I needed to at least be competent, like at least be almost done. Like, there should be one or two things maybe that, you know, you got to fix up, really touch up, like connection, server issues, you know, a little bit of the glitches, you know, stuff that's normal in a Call of Duty. This shit isn't normal. That minimap, dead silence, and some of the stuff you have in this game, these are game breaking. Like, these are clearly design implementation. Because remember, we've had a beta. We had a beta and we told you we wanted the regular minimap. And you just said, fuck you. We don't give a fuck. And that's just a spit in the face to me, man. It's such a spit in the face to me. I hate when developers do that shit, man. I hate when game publishers do that shit, because you have such a good game here and you're just ruining it for yourself, man. And you guys got to remember, people paid $25 million for some CDL spots. If your game's not good and this game's not good publicly, people are not even going to want to know what's going on in competitive. And if they don't pay attention in competitive, they don't pay attention to those things, they're not going to watch it. But as always, guys, I hope the game can improve. I love Ground War. I think the only thing Ground War needs to do is just limit the mobility of tanks and at least try to stop them from getting to the top of the damn map. All right, that's really the only thing. And they need to add one more Ground War map so I can just grind it all the time. I can't grind two maps. I feel like with three maps, it'll be better. So I can just grind ground war out until you guys update the minimap in 6v6 or 10v10. And if you don't, I just won't play it. Simple as that. I'm just done playing it. It's frustrating me. I'm tired of getting upset over the game. I've been getting upset over Call of Duty for too long. I'm just trying to have a good time, man. I'm just trying to have fun until competitive season kicks off, and I'm grinding that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you agree with me or do you not agree with me? And if you guys want to see some improvements and some things that I missed, please let me know in the comment section below. And as always, guys, it's your boy Za AZ. Bless up. I'll catch you in the next one.